Hey everybody, it's Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to episode 17 of the Slayer. We're gonna jump right into this one, grabbing a new task from Duradel. What do you have for our first one? 201 cave horrors. That is a solid start to an episode. Let's keep our fingers crossed on another black mass drop. Alright everybody, I have a couple things I would like to bring up quick. During last episode, when I got my 99 range, I asked all of you what you wanted to see me do from here on out when it comes to style of attack. It was pretty clear that you all wanted me to start implementing some melee, which is definitely going to happen. As you can see, I'm not using melee right now. That's because these bad boys are weak to range, so if anything that I'm fighting is weak to range, or in general I just feel like I have a clear advantage by using range, I'm still going to use that. But whenever I get a chance, I will be using melee, hopefully getting some good XP in that. I'd love to max my melee stats out, of course. That would definitely be pretty solid. But other than that, I will be using mage for like bosses and whatnot, but I don't think I'm specifically going to train mage with Slayer. I don't really have that kind of money at the moment. Kind of working on getting a little bit more cash, and when I get to that point, you probably gotta give me 2 or 3 episodes. I'll start making some pretty solid armor and weapon upgrades too, and we can really start cranking out some kills and assignments. Otherwise, that's really all I wanted to bring up quick. It's just something that I brought up last episode. Figured you guys were probably looking for that answer, so I'd get it out there right away. So maybe next task we'll see something that I can start using some melee on. Oh, look at this bad boy over here. We got a black mask. I only got 16 kills left. I was not thinking I was going to get one from this assignment. Sweet. That's like 3 or 4 assignments in a row that we've gotten a black mask. I think we're up to 5 of them now. This kill is going to wrap up this cave horror assignment. Another strong assignment. Clearly the black mask is the big part of it. But overall, it's a fairly quick one. This takes me like an hour and 15 minutes to do about 200 of them. Looks like this load we made 595k. And that actually puts us at 679k on the overall assignment. Before I get the second task of the episode, there are 3 things I believe I want to buy from Duradel. First of all, I would like to extend a couple tasks. The first one I want to extend being Black Dragons. I do plan on doing King Black Dragon very soon, and I'd like to have a solid size assignment for that. Also, Mithril Dragons, I'll be extending those. We haven't gotten too many of them yet, but that small chance of the Dragon Full Helm, and of course that Visage, which I'm really hoping to get soon. I'd like to have a bigger task for that. And the final thing I want to buy is Like a Boss. As you can see, I got up to 87 defense recently. I actually did that right before I did my Cave Horror assignment, so I could have shown it to you then. I'd like to be up to like 90 defense, do some bossing tasks, but I figure 87 is going to be solid enough, and I'll get to 90 sometime soon, I'm assuming. But boss tasks, let's see if we can get one right away. This is going to be exciting if we do, because I haven't had a boss task yet. And is this our first one? No, 32 Mithril. Wait a second. Just extended Mithril Dragons, and we already got them. So it's not a boss task, but we're already seeing one of the perks we just purchased. I'll meet you guys in the Ancient Cavern. Are those? Ah, those are some chewed bones. That is sick. This is our first chewed bones drop. If you don't know what these do, actually I'm going to go over those in a little bit when I go to actually use them. This is the final Myth Dragon I have to kill. 32 Myth Dragons took me just over an hour. It was really mostly about my bank trip. I could get a little bit quicker with that. I like to get about 8 kills a trip. I could sometimes get 10. Very rarely got less than 8, but it happened for sure. Overall, the drops were pretty solid. We did get those chewed bones, which we'll be seeing what those rewards are in a second, but I'm going to head to the bank. We can price check. Alright, I will go ahead and price check this load, show you guys what this one's looking like, but I still have those chewed bones to go turn in, so I'm not going to give you the overall number quite yet. Looks like we made 77k from this load. Let's go burn those bones, see what we get from that. Alright, I have a hatchet, tinderbox, some logs, and my chewed bones. I just got to use the bones, I believe, on this spot right here. I have not done this in quite some time. And there's actually a 1 in 42... No, excuse me. 1 in 42 is the chance of getting these bones. There's a 1 in 250 chance that we actually get a Dragon Full Helm from this. Either way, we'll get some reward. Oh, was not a Dragon Full Helm. I really wasn't expecting Dragon Full on our first chewed bones. Looks like we got some combat... Oh, these are on our potions. It turned out to be a 20k drop, which isn't phenomenal, but it makes the overall assignment 301k. That was a pretty exciting Mithril Dragon assignment, a little bit more exciting than usual. 168 Greater Demons, not as exciting as Myth Dragons, but I don't know, I can pound this out quick. Actually, This is going to be a good one. I know. I'll show you in a second. Alright, so as you can see, I get to use some melee on these greater demons. I just have basically my melee set up from the end of my road to 100 mil, and I got some Guthans for healing. I'm going to be going to 90 defense when I do melee. I like to finish that off, and then I'll probably be maxing out my attack and strength, but it'll be a while before we get those levels, so we'll wait on that. Let's check out how much money we made. This one was a fairly solid greater demons task. Actually turned out, looks like about 120k. Alrighty then, Duradel. I would prefer something a little bit better than Greater Demons. 160 Gargoyles. It's not that bad of a task. It is another one that I can use melee though, so I actually am kind of looking forward to it. So with Gargoyles, the melee is definitely a better advantage than range. Mostly having this Guthan set to heal is kind of the big thing. I used a lot of food when I would range these things because I didn't bother safe spotting him. It just took too long. For this load of Gargoyles, looks like we made 80. I'll go with 84k. Okay, Duradel, I need task number 265. You want to give us our first bossing task? This would be a solid time for it. 116 blue dragons. I don't think I've had blue dragons in a while. It's definitely not a boss, but we'll make some solid cash from it. The money for this episode's added up pretty well so far. We get that black mask drop. I think it was like a 300k assignment for myth drags, right? And then we have this blue dragon assignment, which will be likely more than both of those assignments. Definitely more than myth dragons. We already made that much. Let's go ahead and price check this load, and I can tell you what our final number is. We got about 57k here. That actually gives us a 709k assignment. Now I need task number 266, Duradel. I would like to actually keep up this money-making thing you got going here. 25 mithril dragons. Wow, that seems like we only been like 2 tasks. It's 3 tasks. It's only been 3 tasks since our last mithril dragon task. That's a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. Oh, look at that. Some chewed bones. Sweet, we're only like 6 kills in. That's not too bad. These are a 1 in 42, and I don't think I've killed 42. I'm around 42 kills on mithril dragons, and this is our second drop of those. Not bad. Oh, some more chewed bones? Sick. You've got to be kidding me. That's only like 13 kills for that set of chewed bones. That means we have 2 to turn in at the end of this assignment, unless I can manage another in 6 kills. Alright, we finished up the mithril dragon assignment. Gonna go ahead and price check this load as get a decent idea of what we made from this one. This was a smaller load, about 39k. Before I can give you the overall price though, we gotta go turn in 2 sets of chewed bones. So these are a 1 in 250 chance each to get a dragon full helm, which is like 51, 52 mil right now. Still kind of a rare chance, but that would be pretty solid for our bank tab. First one, they gave us a super defense mix 2. That's really not going to be worth anything, I'm assuming. But we have 1 more set of bones. I would like to actually take this time to ask you guys quick, do you guys care if I'm doing it how I do with these chewed bones, where I just turn them in at the end of the assignment, or do you want me to stack them up and try to turn in a bunch at a time? I actually want a quick rundown on what you're thinking for that. We only got 10 rune arrows in this one, so together these make 2.5k. But on the Myth Drag assignment, we made 194k. Alright, Duradel. Task number 267. 204 Abbey Demons. That's what I'm talking about. Second Abbey Demon task. First one since extending them, so we finally have over 200. Let's head to the Slayer Cave. I am ready to fight these bad boys. Unfortunately, unless this kill gives us a whip drop, we just went 204 more Abbey Demons without a whip. That would have been pretty exciting. That would have easily been our biggest drop of the series, but no worries. I'm sure it is coming soon. Let's go ahead and price check this one. Turned out to be not too bad. This did take 2 loads. In fact, this load was 79k, and that makes 186k for the assignment. Alright, Duradel, you want to give me back-to-back Abyssal Demons, you thinking? Is that what you want to do now? Huh? 158 Cow Fight. It's not Abyssal Demons, but I really like that Cow Fight task. I get it, Neve. I'm not trying to attack these things anymore. It's my fault. I'm sorry. God, it's the worst part. Neve screaming at me. Another Cow Fight task completed. Really the same as every other Cow Fight task. Very quick XP, simple to do. I do think maybe I turned one of these Cow Fight tasks into a Cow Fight Queen task. I don't know 100% quite yet on that one, but that's one of my thought processes. It looks like we made, wow, look at this one, 38k from this Cal Fight assignment. Need a new task, Duradel. What's number 269? 175 Dagonoths. Another quick one. Perfect. You nailed it. And as we wrap up another Dagonoth assignment, oh, done a little bit quicker than I was expecting. So we had 7 kills to let go. This one went pretty well. It was actually quicker than normal, which is kind of strange. I just hit pretty well. As you can see, I'm only like 1k XP from getting to 53 mil. It's not too bad. Otherwise, let's go ahead and price check. Accidentally took off my boots. Not what I wanted to do. This isn't going well. Can't price check too hot. This usually didn't turn out to be much. Got a couple Snapdragon Seeds though, so looks like we got, say, 145k for this one. This task is going to mark the halfway point. Duradel, give us a boss? No. 186 Blood Velds. That'll be some solid XP. I am happy with that task. Wrapping up yet another Blood Veld task. I might actually extend these in the future just to get a pretty good chunk of XP per Blood Veld task, but that's still just an idea that's on the table. That'll be a couple episodes before I do that one. Looks like this load actually added up to 111k. Now we need task 271. Duradel, what do you have for me? Ooh, we got a Jad task. Sweet. Just like any other Jad task, I guess I will meet you in the fight caves. This Jad fight has actually been going pretty well. I've been hitting pretty consistently. Still going at it right now. Only got 29 health left. And, oh, I actually took him out on that attack. So that was not my quickest Jad overall, as you can see, at 49 minutes. But that was my easiest Jad fight, like just Jad I've ever had. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we've gotten the pet. Unless, of course, we can manage trading in this cape. I got Fox here to give me a little bit of money. We went bossing last night. I think he's got some cash for me from some items we got. The more important thing is, can I get Jad? Please, please, little Jad. Little Jad, no little Jad, unfortunately. I was pretty happy with that Jad task, no lie. I would appreciate a boss anytime now. 57 Black Dragons, not necessarily a boss task, but we can go fight the King Black Dragon, and that's what we're gonna go do. So I guess technically Jad is a bossing task. Jad is a boss, but it's a little bit different. I'm really more looking for some killer drops here off these bosses. We can make some solid cash. Overall, I'm on my 6th kill right now. Excuse me. And the first 5 kills have been fairly solid when it comes to money. So I think that we're going to be looking at a solid overall assignment when it comes to cash. Hopefully we can get that that Visage is a 1 in 5,000, which is twice as likely as normal black dragons or really any other dragon. And there's a pet that's a 1 in 3,000, I believe. I would have to look that up quick. I think it's 1 in 3,000. Either way, fingers crossed maybe we get that pet. If anything interesting happens, I'll pop back in, but otherwise I'll see you guys when I'm done. Oh, this is rough. That 39 is like a savior. I've been out of food for too long. He hit really hard at the beginning of this fight, and I think I can get this kill. I'm actually going to be really surprised. I thought I was going to have to tab out at the very beginning of this fight, and I got it. I didn't think I was getting this kill this low. That was going to be only 4 kills in a load, and I was not happy with that. Fortunately, I got that kill. I only got a ruby. It's not that big of a deal, but I managed. Alright, so I've really been getting like between 4 and 6. I only actually have gotten 4 twice. This will be one of them, obviously, because I'm done at this point. But usually got 5 kills per load, which isn't like phenomenal. It's fairly solid. It works. I do believe I can get a little bit better than that at it. As you can see, I don't have my looting bag right now. It's because I got PK'd once, and I lost it. And since I was only getting 5 kills per trip, it took me 6 kills to fill up my inventory. So I just haven't gone back and gotten it yet. I'll go ahead and price check this one. This was an extremely solid assignment, though. I'm really excited to get this number. 177k. We'll go 175k. And it actually turns out to be 1,367k assignment, which is, in fact, the most money we've made off one assignment yet. So the first time we go do some bossing, and we make some solid cash. Alright, Duradel, very happy with you right now. A couple of solid tasks in a row, some exciting ones. 59 Skeletal Wyverns is another solid task. Duradel is on fire right now. Very, very happy with him. So here's another solid moneymaker. Obviously, it probably goes without being said, but this is a kind of task that when I see in the 50s for Skeletal Wyverns, I'm thinking maybe we break that record for most money from one task that we've gotten, which we just set at the King Black Dragon. It's only the second time we've gotten over 1.3 mil from an assignment. Clearly, if I just get that Abyssal Whip drop, I would immediately smash that record. This load turned out to be 116k. We actually got 1,168k from the assignment, so not record-breaking, but still 2 1 mil assignments in a row. Actually, that's record-breaking, thinking about it. Pretty solid. That's our first back-to-back 1 mil assignments. Alright, Duradel, you had 3 good moneymakers in a row, 76 Ankus. Not a solid moneymaker, but I haven't had Ankus in a while. Very quick tasks, so I like it. I'm in with Ankus. Plus, I get to go ahead and use some melee for these Ankus. I'm approaching 88 defense, not getting it quite yet, but we're getting there. I'm sorry, Neve. I'll get out of here. Go ahead and price check this one. Ankus aren't like phenomenal cash, but it's only a 15-minute assignment, so I wouldn't expect to make a couple of mil off of it. Let's go ahead and price check. It's really all about these runes, as you know, but you know, these couple other things add up a little bit. I don't know why I picked up those 8 coins. I mean, I guess it's 8 more GP, right? It looks like we made 46k from this assignment. Alright, Duradel, I need task number 2, 75. What do you got for me? Your new task is to kill the crazy archaeologist. How many would you like to slay? That's an interesting question, excuse me. 3 to 35. I'm really leaning towards the 3 option, as lame as it might sound. I just got 1 kill from Crazy Archaeologist like 2 days ago with Fox. Actually, I was going around helping him get some of the diaries done. So I know that it's a fairly easy kill, but I'm gonna go with 3 this time just to test the waters, I should say. So this is our first official boss task, the Crazy Archaeologist. It's a pretty easy one, as you can see. I'm not very good at it. I just messed it up. No, it's real simple. If I'm just using range, I prefer to use mage in the future, but I didn't have any mage right now. I just came out here with range quick. I just have to protect from range, and when he says Rain of Knowledge, I gotta run because he's gonna throw some exploding books at me. But otherwise, it's a simple fight. He does have high defense, I should say, but 3 kills took me 10 minutes, so not that bad. And on this kill, what do we get? We got some red dragon hide. How much red dragon hide? 10. That's probably our most solid kill yet. I'm gonna teleport out of here before I price check. I'd like to get out of the wilderness as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and price check this load. We got this muddy key that's fairly worthless. 2 rune crossbows on a drop from 10 red dragon hide. So clearly if I did like 30 of these, it would have been more solid. But 56k from 3 kills. Maybe next time if I manage to do like 30, we get a 500k assignment. That wouldn't be too bad. Before our first bossing assignment, I would consider it a success. Alright, Duradel, let's get another moneymaker in here. 56 skeletal wyverns, right on cue, perfect. It's only been a couple assignments since our last skeletal wyverns. I feel like I seem to get those tasks in pairs. Alright, I'm not quite done with my skeletal wyverns. This is just one load that I'd like to show you. I got 40 noted battle stabs from this one. It's nothing phenomenal, obviously. We've made more money off of a single price check, I believe. But for this load of 12 kills, we actually made 459, 460k. Which is one of the most solid loads I've had for just 12 kills of wyverns. Just figured I'd show you guys that. Here's our final kill from this task. This one went very well. It was 3 less, 56 wyverns than the last time, and I believe we made a lot more money, mostly because of those battle staff drops that I just showed you a little while ago, or it was just a second ago for you guys, huh? Let's go ahead and price check this load, check out how much it was. This one wasn't nearly as solid as those battle stabs, but still worked out fairly well. About 165k. Actually puts us at 1,304k on the assignment. Not quite as much money as the King Black Dragon one, but this is our 3rd 1 mil assignment on this episode. Alright, Duradel, I need another task from you. 240 Aberrant Spectres. It's another solid moneymaker. Good work, Duradel. I'll meet you guys in the Slayer Cave. Finishing up this Aberrant Spectre task, really just the same as any old Aberrant Spectre task. Got a bunch of herbs that we can go price check, and I'm gonna head to the bank and go do that. Alright, we're gonna fast forward most of this clip again so you guys don't have to watch me fumble around trying to price check things, and we can get a solid number of how much cash we made. Yeah, here's our final price check, just a few more herbs. So here's our small one, another 7.2k to add into it. Looks like we made 628k from this assignment. Alright, I need task number 2, 78. What do you have for me, Duradel? Oh my gosh, click it. 79 Ankus. Another Anku task. This would be a quick one, which I like that. I'm always in for a 15-minute task. Another Anku task getting wrapped up here. Still approaching that 88 defense. I don't know if it'll be my next task I get to use melee. I guess it really depends on the task and how many monsters it'll be, but it could. I'm sorry, Neve. I'll get out of here. That was stupid. Let's not do that again. Alright, let's go ahead and price check this load, see if we made some solid cash. Again, it's never great on Ankus. This one looks like a little better than last time. No, a little bit worse. We made 42k. Now we need task 279, Duradel. 160 trolls, nice. Like I said, I like the 15-minute task. 160 of them, maybe this is 20 minutes, but still another very quick one. Alright, wrapped up this troll task. I'm just going to price check this one here. Got a couple of rune items. Not too bad. I'll always take that. Kind of pays for the cannonballs, but usually use about 1,000 of them. Just like 230 to 250k depending on the prices. But 165k in a return. What is the final task of this episode going to be, Duradel? If I could click on them. 172 Kuresk. I have not had these in a while. I'll meet you guys in the Fremenic Slayer dungeon. Alright, very exciting news on our final task of this episode. Once I get this kill, is that the shot? It is indeed 87, I almost said 77, 87 Slayer. That means we unlock the Cave Kraken, and more importantly, the Kraken boss, and of course, it's another Slayer level. Here's our final kill on the Kurasks. Fairly solid assignment. Did manage a leaf-bladed sword, but probably not going to be a huge price check. We'll see, though. I'll go ahead and check that out now. Then we can run to the bank. I can tell you guys how much we made on the episode. This one was mostly, I don't know, it was mostly Ronars, I guess. Oh, these adamant plates are about as much as a Ronar. So this one actually added up better than I thought it would, about 172k. Alright, I'll let you guys check out the bank tab. It turns out in this episode, this was the most money we've made off a single episode by a pretty good amount. We actually made 7,517k, so just over 7.5 mil. And look at this, the bank tab is almost at 55 mil. So this was a really solid money-making episode, and it was our first one with bosses. I don't think that's that much of a coincidence, but we did have a couple of wyvern tasks too that really helped. Otherwise, guys, this is going to wrap up the episode. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did, and I will see you next time. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to click on that like button and tell us what you enjoyed about it. If you're looking for some more RuneScape videos like this one, then be sure to join the cul-de-sac by subscribing for more. We will see you next time.